Hi, Roche Reporter readers. Today, I'm about to go on the tour bus of Leann Rhymes for a one-on-one exclusive interview. Stay tuned. Hi, Roche Reporter readers. Today, I'm here with one of the biggest country and pop singers in the world, Leann Rhymes. Hi, Miss Rhymes.
Hi.
It's great to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on my tour bus. Nice to meet you too. Yes.
It's been 20 years since you won the Grammy for Best New Artist. How have you seen country music and pop music evolve in that time?
Oh, wow. It has definitely changed. I think the business has changed more so than anything. People used to buy CDs when I first came out. Do you even know what that is? But then now it's there's so much digital and you know, people can get music a lot faster. You can record a song and instantly have it out to millions of people in 2 seconds. And it used to be a completely, you know, more traditional way of things. So I think the business side of it has changed a lot more than the music, I guess. But yeah, I've seen it all in these last 20 years.
I know that I will probably listen to the songs too on YouTube or iTunes.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and that's great too, because you know, YouTube is a great way for people to get discovered. Like when I first started, we basically made like a demo tape and you went around and gave it to record labels, or you know, it was one of those kind of word of mouth things. And then now, you know, you can upload something to YouTube and have millions of people watching in moments. So it's a great tool for people to get recognized.
Yes, it very much is. And what is the most rewarding part of your career, and what's most challenging?
Most rewarding part? I get to go out and do what I love, which is awesome. I get to go out and make people feel something with music and get to share this incredible, energetic experience with people. And I love writing music. I love creating, and that's the most fun. And the most challenging, there's a few things. I would say people definitely, you know, always kind of have to be on at a lot when people are constantly looking into your world, and sometimes you just want to, you know, be a normal human where no one knows you. But that doesn't happen very often. And then traveling. I think traveling's a big deal. I have 2 stepsons that are 9 and 13, and my husband, and just being away from them and packing, being a girl and packing. I wish I was a boy when it comes to packing. But yeah, those are probably some of the most challenging.
My mom doesn't like packing either.
It's no fun. It's very complicated for a woman. For a man, you can put on you can bring 3 shirts and 1 pair of pants and you're happy.
What is your proudest professional moment?
Oh, wow. I think my proudest moment, I guess, is still being in this business after 20 years and people still caring. It's a very fickle business, and it's a business where, you know, people don't really get to see that kind of longevity in a career. And so I am very blessed, and the fact that I feel like I'm making the best music of my life at this point, this late in the game. Yeah, it is. It's, I get a chance to kind of reinvent myself over and over, and that's the fun part. It's fun being able to learn about different parts of yourself, and you know, what part of myself can I reveal now, and what do I want to say as a songwriter, and what messages do I want to put out in the world. My latest album, Remnants, I really made an effort to put out like these really positive, inspiring messages, and I think we're living in a world right now that needs it. So that's the fun part of my job, is, you know, now I've kind of paid my dues, and now I get to play around and do what I like to do most of the time.
It sounds fun.
Yes, it is.
What is the most valuable lesson you've learned throughout your career?
Oh, the most valuable lesson I've learned is to go with your instinct. When I was a child, when I was very young, I always went with my gut instinct. And as I grew in the business, a lot of people had opinions, and they got in my head a lot, and made me question certain things about myself, and I made decisions that I knew were not my gut instinct. They weren't the best thing for me, but you don't realize it's happening at the time. But I think now, as I've gotten older, I realize that is so important. That's the number one thing that I can tell anyone, is make sure you trust your gut, because you know what's best for you.
Yes. Your second choice might not always be as good.
That's very true.
I always always end my interviews with the question, what is your favorite meal and dessert?
My favorite meal. I love sushi. Sushi. There's a restaurant called Nobu in LA. That's my favorite sushi. And dessert. I would have to say would probably be baklava. I love Greek food too, so baklava is yummy.
I've never tried either of those, but they sound very good.
You never tried sushi?
No, I never wanted to.
You know, when I was your age, I didn't really love it. It took me a second. And I'm from Texas, so I ate meat and potatoes most of the time, so sushi was very foreign. But I've ended up liking it, so maybe you'll have to try it one day.
Yes, I think that I will. Thank you so much for your time, Ms.
Thank you.
Rhymes.
It's nice to meet you.
It was nice to meet you too.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.